Alright, traders, good morning. It's a little bit earlier for me on Sunday, but I'm going to get this done. Got a few things to do, and I fly out tonight at midnight. So, in theory, it sounds like just in the chat group I'm in that this next week is orientation. So I'll be able to upload. I still will be trading. So even if you don't see me on YouTube a lot, I'm most definitely going to be monitoring things and all that fun stuff. So you've seen how the trading's going. It's about 2% unrealized. Man, it's been a wild month. So this is it. So this is the 17th to the 17th now for the prop firm trial. So I've got another month. Going over things, I would probably say they set a pretty high benchmark. They said at least around 5% a month, but then they also said depending on market conditions and things like that. And but more than likely, I think they'll probably say I need a little more time, which is fair enough. So I try to dial the aggression off a little bit this month, and as you can see, if you go back to the videos, at points I've been sitting in, it's been up to about 7% unrealized. So I think what I need to work on is I think the issue is my take profits a little too wide, considering like if you get it on a daily and your stop loss is over 100 pips, it's quite difficult to expect it to move 200 plus pips normally. And that's what I'm sort of expecting with some of these entries, because I really aim for a 2R, because my win rate I need to improve, because it's only about 60%. So to make it a profitable system, you have to understand, like, when you guys see it's in a little bit of profit, I can't take that profit, because if I'm in a losing trade and if I risk 2%, I get a couple of normal losers, which would be 2% losses, and I'm taking profit at 1% each, 1% each, it's not going to work. So you have to understand, like, when you see all this and you're thinking to yourself, like, Scott, what do you... So it's not for everyone, this system, but I think I do need to adapt to market conditions a little bit better, and there's going to be some more analysis, and I'm going to continue to put out as many videos as I can as well. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit different where I'll be. I have the VPN, so I should be able to get YouTube and everything. I'll be in a hotel for a week, and then my accommodation next. So it's going to be pretty crazy. It's going to be, yeah. Now, the main watch list. So I'm going to keep it pretty to the point and short. I got a few things to do. So Euro pound. What I'm going to do, I'm going to get rid of this template here. I was messing around with some stuff. Okay, it's freaking. We're just gonna have to roll with this, unfortunately. All right, so Euro pound, nice little sell-off. It's had a bounce, and now my thesis is, there's going to be some further exhaustion. So what I like about this is I'm not entering. A problem that I do have, I'm going to have to sit this. The issue that I have is that I'll end too late with some of these things. So what that means is I've still got the wider stop loss, but it's already really made the meat of the move. So I have to be a little more aggressive in regards to when I enter the trade. So right now, I'd want to see how it goes on. There's a fly. I'm not going to miss flies, man. Oh my god. And I love sunscreen. So I'm outside. I have to have sunscreen on. My red hair, so they just. So it's broken down a little bit, but it's still in the context. I look at this 4-hour time frame, and it's still sideways. So they could easily rally again. So I wanted to see a little more weakness, and I'd be looking to sell into some lows, and we'll see sort of what happens. So that's a Euro pound. Now we've got this is running at 2% risk. This is running at about 2% risk. So I don't think so. It's like 1.5, and this is 2.5. So it is 4% floating risk, and this is a break even. So, and the euro US dollar, I mean, that was like 2% unrealized too. The Aussie dollar was, yeah, it is. It's a little frustrating with the high time frame trends, but at the same time, you got to understand, I don't do a lot of chart time most of the time. Like, I will do some back testing when I can. But all of 2017, it was demo and back testing. Every day, it was back testing as well. So I actually filmed every day too, so you can see what it was like. Obviously, no one wants to hear that though. They're not like, oh, Scott, you know. But, now, what I'm looking at doing is understanding the waves. So the Asian session characteristic, the European, the London, and then into the US, and when it's best to sort of enter when there's like a fake out move, and when the main flow is going to sort of go in the direction that I'm looking for. So that's something Brian No, he's a very good man. He's on Twitter, LinkedIn, does a lot of stuff. I tag him in the Twitter and in LinkedIn when I post the videos. So check his stuff out. He's quite good. And the main thing I want to let everyone know, if you're learning, don't think about lower time frame. Lower time frame stuff, there's a lot of potential, but I've found I went to the Gold Coast with a gentleman that traded trades lower time frame, and it's very demanding. So it's not like we're having fun. It is. It's fun if you enjoy trading, but you have to be very focused, because the algos, you're vulnerable to the algos especially. So you have to know when to enter, when to avoid all that. And, I'm feeling too flash up today. Gold. Let's see what gold's doing. See, the gold rally is going to push the Aussie dollar higher. So I have a feeling I'm going to wake up, but I won't wake up. But I'll get into. The first thing I'm going to do is probably check the charts once I get off of one. It's lunatic. Because I'll get in at 9 a.m. and I have this is what I expect. I expect both of these to probably be closed out. So, but you got to understand, if you you should be risking money that you're okay to lose. So if it's up like 1%, you're like, that's fine. Because if you're risking a lot and it's up if you're risking 5% on like 100 pips and it's up 2.5%, you're going to be like, wow, this is great. And you're going to be more tempted to take that. So it's important to risk what you're willing to lose. Like, if you risk 5%, that's a lot. If it loses, that's bad. If you have like 3 trades running, that's 15%. No one's going to touch you. No prop firm's going to touch you. You have to make your own capital. So that's why I do this and be conservative, because if you want to trade other people's money, that's the easiest way to get capital. You just, follow the rules. If you want to be crazy and reckless, you can make a lot of money, but then you can lose all of it in like a trade, which can easily happen. That's the easiest thing that can happen, is you lose money in Forex. It's the easiest thing. So if you're thinking to yourself, I'm going to build capital, I don't want to be held accountable, it's not a bad thing in trading to sort of have some structure, because it's just, unless you're very disciplined, it's okay. But I'm just watching this women's stock, and this woman is just, it's just very fat. I don't get this. I mean, that's not athletic. Anyway, I don't want to go on some rant about that. But let's find gold. What's going on? Okay, I've taken a hay fever tablet as well. Yeah. Oof. I might go long gold. Man, this looks better than Euro pound. What I mean by that is that we've had a recent little push higher. I'm pointing with my finger. So this is like the sideways stuff, and now this is interesting. So gold long is a potential too. All right, I think, guys, that's about it. I'll end the video now. Tomorrow, it'll probably be tomorrow night. Um, on a 9-hour flight, midnight to 9 a.m. Beijing, and then we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, I don't have too many technical issues. I was assured that there'll be no issues accessing the VPN and stuff in China, so we'll see. I'll just hit that fly. Bye, guys. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and happy trading.